I'm going to share with you the pros and the cons of Walmart versus Amazon and which one you should use to make money online. And I guarantee the answer will surprise you. And e-commerce is growing like crazy. 10 years ago, e-commerce only made up 5% of all retail sales. And today, it's almost 15% of all retail sales. And right now is the perfect time for you to start an online business because there's still so much room for e-commerce to grow. But the question is, which platform should you use to start your own online business? My name's Travis, and I have a ton of experience with this because 10 years ago, I quit my job cold turkey to become an e-commerce entrepreneur. And since then, I've done over $6 million in online sales. And let me tell you that both these platforms are amazing. Walmart last year did over $50 billion in sales on their website, and they make up 6.3% of all e-commerce transactions. On the other hand, Amazon last year did over $500 billion of sales on their platform, and they make up over 37% of all e-commerce transactions. And before we get into the in-depth pro versus con analysis of Walmart versus Amazon, I have a huge announcement. As you may already know, I do have an Amazon FBA training program, but in a couple months, I'm going to be releasing a beta for my Walmart training platform that'll teach you how to sell on the Walmart platform. If you want to get on the wait list for that program, there is a link down below with more information. So click on the link down below to get on the wait list because there is going to be limited spots available for this beta test of the Walmart program. And let's get started with the pros of selling on Walmart. And Walmart.com is growing like crazy. Last year, they grew by 16%. And as you may know, Walmart is a retail giant. Last year, they did over $500 billion in sales in their actual physical stores. And this number is continuing to grow. So even though Amazon does more online sales than Walmart, when you combine Walmart's online sales with their retail sales, it's actually really close. Another pro for selling on Walmart's website is there's no monthly subscription fee. You only pay a commission percentage to Walmart, and this number varies between 6% up to 15%. Another pro is that there's really no other hidden fees. It's really just that flat percentage fee for selling on Walmart. A new announcement with selling on Walmart is they recently launched their WFS program. This stands for Walmart Fulfillment Services, and it's very similar to the Amazon FBA program, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. And the way that Walmart WFS works is you'll send in the products that you want to sell on Walmart's website into one of Walmart's warehouses. When you get an order on Walmart's website, Walmart will pick, pack, and ship your product out to the customer, which means that you don't need to spend your time packaging up the products or having to go to the post office. In the past, if you wanted to sell on Walmart.com, you had to hire a 3PL. 3PL stands for third-party logistics company. And the way that a 3PL works is that they have a fulfillment center where you'd send your products into their fulfillment center, and when you would get an order with Walmart, that third-party logistics center would send out your product. And now that Walmart has the WFS program, they're really competing directly with Amazon because they do have the Walmart Plus program, which is very similar to Amazon Prime, which means people can go to Walmart, buy a product, and get it shipped to them within 2 days, which is another pro for selling on Walmart, is that they do have this Walmart Plus program for the buyers, which means more people are going to be likely buying products from Walmart now that they offer such fast shipping. They also arguably have better customer support and seller support than Amazon. And if you're an Amazon seller, you know that Amazon's seller support is absolutely terrible. Now, different people have had different experiences with seller support for Walmart. Not everyone says that it's actually better than Amazon's, but I've heard this from enough people to add this as a pro. Another pro is that Walmart has cheaper storage fees, especially during Q4. Amazon's been jacking up their rates on storage fees because there are so many Amazon sellers trying to send their products into the FBA warehouses. As of right now, Walmart is actually a cheaper platform to sell on. But probably the biggest pro for why you should sell on Walmart versus Amazon is that there's just less competition. There's only around 150,000 sellers on Walmart compared to the 9 million sellers that are on Amazon's platform. Now keep in mind, on Amazon, even though there are 9 million sellers, there's only around 2.3 million active sellers. And of those active sellers, only 1.1 million are actually inside the United States. So if you want to sell on a platform that has a lot less competition, Walmart.com is your platform. But there still are a ton of cons for selling on Walmart, so don't go leaving Amazon just yet. One of the biggest cons is that it's not easy to sign up for Walmart.com. There is an approval process and not everybody gets accepted, but I will say if you have trouble getting accepted, I have a link down below. My team and I can help you get accepted to sell on Walmart.com. I'll put that link down below. Another con with selling on Walmart is it only is available in the United States. Their platform is not available to customers that are international, which again, this may change in the future, but as of right now, it's only available to the United States. So there is a cap on how much you can grow your company. And if you're a seller that's trying to go from outside the United States to sell on Walmart.com, it's a little bit trickier. Another con with selling on Walmart is they do not allow you to sell drop shipped products. And what this means is that you need to personally either have the product in your possession that you're going to be selling and you're going to have to send it out, or you're going to have to send those products into the Walmart fulfillment center. A lot of people in the past made money doing drop shipping on Amazon, though if you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, you know that I do not recommend the drop shipping model when trying to make money online. It's much better to create your own unique passion product and sell it on a platform like Walmart or on Amazon. But really the biggest con with selling on Walmart is that it's just a lot smaller of a platform than Amazon, which brings us to the pros of selling on Amazon. And Amazon is a $1 trillion company. Compare that with Walmart, which is valued at around $300 million. Amazon has 300 million Prime customers compared to Walmart.com's 11 million Walmart Plus customers. And Amazon gets 2.45 billion monthly page visits compared to Walmart.com's 400 million monthly page visits. So the biggest pro for selling on Amazon is that it is the biggest e-commerce platform out there. On top of that, 2/3 of all the sales that happens on Amazon website are from third-party sellers selling their products on Amazon. That's people like you and me selling our products on Amazon. When you compare that to Walmart, a lot of the sales that are happening on Walmart.com is Walmart themselves actually selling the product. So what that means is not only is the pie bigger on Amazon, there's a lot more money that's being made off Amazon, but also a bigger percentage of the money that's being made on Amazon is by sellers like you and me. Another pro of selling on Amazon is that they spend an insane amount of money on marketing. And so far they've spent over $100 billion getting customers to come to Amazon to spend money. And this means that you don't need to spend as much money on marketing because Amazon's already doing it for you. It's also a lot easier to become an Amazon seller than it is to become a Walmart seller. Almost anybody, no matter where you live, can sign up to become an Amazon seller. Amazon also has Amazon advertising, which allows you to advertise your products on Amazon's website using PPC, which stands for pay per click, which means that you can advertise your products at the top of the search results and you only have to pay for that advertising when someone clicks on your product. This is one of the best ways to market your product because over 65% of all people begin their search for a product that they're going to buy on Amazon. And since Amazon has this advanced advertising tool, this is a really powerful thing that you can use if you're an Amazon seller. Now, Walmart does have their own version of PPC and their own version of advertising, but it's not nearly as advanced as Amazon's advertising platform. And last year's collectively, businesses spent over $10 billion using Amazon advertising. And on average, they would get an ROI, which means return on investment of 4x, which means for every dollar that they spent, they would make $4 in sales. And as of right now, Amazon actually has an average cost per click that is lower than Walmart's. On average, it's around 80 cents to advertise on Amazon and around $1 to advertise on Walmart.com. And the last pro is that Amazon offers 2-day shipping plus 1-day shipping, and in some areas they even do same-day delivery. And 62% of people, when they're looking to buy something and they need it fast, they go to Amazon.com. Now, there are some pretty big cons with selling on Amazon. As I already mentioned, it's really saturated with over 9 million sellers and 1.1 active sellers here in the United States, which does mean that there is a lot of competition. Another con is it is a little bit more expensive to sell on Amazon than it is on Walmart, but it's relatively the same. But one of the biggest cons with selling on Amazon is that they can kick you off anytime they want. But this is actually also true for Walmart.com. When you're selling on someone else's platform, they can kick you out of the sandbox whenever they want. Another con with both these platforms is you don't own the customer. When you get a sale on Amazon or on Walmart.com, you do not get that customer's email address, mailing address, phone number, name. You don't get any information about the customer, which is another reason why no matter which platform you choose to sell on, you should always create your own website. Because if you have your own website, they can never kick you off and you'll get all that customer information, which means that you can do all kinds of remarketing campaigns. And remarketing campaigns are where someone comes to your website and you can market to them again and again using different banners, different YouTube videos, and remarketing campaigns are the best way to spend your money on marketing. It has the highest ROI, which means for every dollar you spend, you're going to be making the most amount of profit possible. But you can only do this if you're making sales on your own website. Another pro for having your own website is you can't get kicked off your website because you own the website. And I'll share who the winner is in just a second, but no matter which platform you decide to sell on, make sure that you also create your own website. That way you have a backup just in case you get kicked off. Plus, it's gonna allow you to get more sales because when you have your own website, you can take advantage of a ton of different marketing opportunities like social media, influencers, and all other different types of advertising. But the winner of Walmart versus Amazon and which platform you should sell on is both. You don't need to choose which platform you should sell on. There's pros and cons to both. And I will say, if you're trying to sell a generic, boring product, there is still some opportunity to do that on Walmart.com because there's so much less competition. However, if you want to make a ton of money and get a ton of sales, Amazon is always going to be the place that you're eventually going to have to go to. And the mistake that people make when selling online is they forget that what you want to do is create a great business and sell that product on Amazon, on Walmart, on your own website, wherever you can sell. And at the end of the day, Amazon and Walmart are just platforms. There's going to be new platforms that come along that you're going to want to sell your products on. But right now, Amazon's going to get you the most sales and Walmart's going to be the easiest. But I highly recommend creating a passion product and selling your product on both these platforms. And I have a free 5-hour Amazon FBA course that'll show you exactly how to get your Amazon business started. Or if you're looking to sell on Walmart, you can click right here and you can learn more about step-by-step how to sell on Walmart.com.